What's going on, everybody? Chase with iDub Hockey, joined today with Tyler from True Hockey, and we're here at your skate factory in Winnipeg. We have your full run of True Shift Max blades in front of us. We're going to talk a little bit about the different specs between the three, but as a whole, as a family, can you provide a couple key specs in terms of the profile that we find throughout all three price points?
Yeah, absolutely. So all steel cuts, no matter what steel they are made of, are going to have the same base 9.5, 10.5 foot profile and that nice full heel and toe cut. So that's standardized across all steel.
And real quick, before we get into the specs too, why is that so important for that True Hockey player to have that 910 dual profile?
That 910 dual profile is very common. It's actually one of the standard profiles used in the NHL. So most of the players that we're seeing in the NHL are using that profile, and it gives a lot of freedom to the player to personalize their steel from that starting base point.
And that's why you included that extra steel at the toe and the heel.
Exactly, right? So it's easy to take away from the steel, you can't put it back. So you got a lot of freedom there.
So let's start off with the 7CR. This is kind of like your base steel, offering a lot of great performance for the price if you are replacing your steel. Walk me through a couple of key specs that make this so great.
Yeah, absolutely. The 7CR steel is really just an industry standard steel. It's a great quality steel, very durable. It's going to get you through the year. So that's the starting point of our steel.
And then as you're getting into more competitive hockey, you know, you're worrying more about your skate fit, your skate performance, and it doesn't matter how great of a skate you have if you don't have some great steel to go with it. And this is a minimum starting point for that elite level player. So walk me through the differences between the two here.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you're looking at the 9 model, we're gonna have that 9CR steel. There's gonna be fewer impurities in the steel, so it's gonna allow for a cleaner edge. So better edge retention when you're skating, that nice crisp edge, that's what you want when you're performing.
Now for that elite level player looking for ultimate performance, you're definitely looking at the DLC. And what separates that besides visually from the 9CR and the 7CR?
Yeah, so obviously visually you got that nice black DLC coating. What it does is hardens the surface of the steel. So when you sharpen that steel edge right at that fine edge is even harder than any other steel that you have there. It's going to hold that edge much longer. It's corrosion resistant and even can provide better glide, less friction when you're cutting through the ice. So huge advantage there, and that's why you're seeing it used in the NHL levels.
So with that high polish finish, getting a little extra glide, I would imagine too that harder DLC extra layer also provides a little more protection against nicks and burrs that maybe might happen at the lower price points, but with this, it probably will fight against that too, right?
Yeah, certainly. Gonna fight against burrs rolling over. It's gonna sharpen really clean when you pull it off. So great quality, great finish of a steel here.
I mean, sharpen clean and look clean while you're done, right? Well, Tyler, thank you so much for having us out here and walking us through your Shift Max blade line.
Thank you.
And for you at home that want to check out all three price points, make sure you head over to icewarehouse.com.